Hi everybody, welcome to Behind the Scenes. We are going to do a little bit of an author interview. We are shooting Daily Spark TV today, and I am so excited to have Valerie Katz as one of my guests. Hello Valerie, thanks so much for joining me today.
My pleasure, thank you.
So you have a book.
I do.
I love it. The News from Arkansas, and I believe you have to have a sense of humor as well, right? I love it, I love it. What made you decide that that should be the title?
Well, I sent all these emails out to my friends and family, and the response most of the time was, Valerie, this stuff is hilarious. And then you should save this stuff and put it in a book, because this stuff really is funny. And so I did. And when they said, what are you going to call it? And I said, The News from Arkansas. And one of my friends I was having lunch with and said, you should say something about how funny it is. So I thought, sense of humor required, that'll do it. And I'm glad for that. The cover on the front, the picture is pretty funny too.
I like it. I like it because the picture has a little bit of like a little tease in it. It's like, I wonder, what is she thinking? What is she doing in that moment? So I love it. And you know, you're right. The subtitle, A Sense of Humor is Needed, does kind of put a little pep into it, in that you're like, oh, this is great. Let me just kind of open and take a look. Speaking of doing that, did you write the book for it to be a start to finish read, or can someone just open up the book at any particular point and just start reading?
Actually, you can just pick it up and start reading any particular place, because they're all, it goes through day by day adventures, but the adventures themselves are pretty encapsulated. So you can pick it up and read it and just join in.
Now, is the book written for any particular demographic, women instead of men, younger versus older, or does it matter?
No, I don't think it matters. I think anybody's going to laugh when they read the stuff that I did.
Yeah, funny is funny no matter what,
yes.
right? I think people can agree with that. Now, with all of the things that we have to do as women, did you take a few minutes to kind of share those moments with us as well, be it that you are writing from a wife point of view or a mother point of view? Did you do that?
Yes, because my emails were always to my children or that type of thing. When I would go to visit them, they would end up in the news. And when I was thinking of them, they'd be in the news. So yeah.
I love
included
it.
them all.
I love it. Now, what sparked the idea of newsletter versus email form versus literally writing letters?
Well, the emails, I think that's how I was able to keep in touch with everybody, but I could just send out what happened today, as opposed to what happened all month. And so I would, they just kind of built on each other.
I like it. I really, really like it. So it's almost like you had a daily phone call.
Exactly.
Just in an email.
But I could have that
way.
daily phone call with everybody.
And you could send it to everyone as opposed to having to write 10 letters.
Yes.
You could just do the one.
Yes.
I love that. And the convenience as well, because now we can, with our phones and all of that, you could simply just whip out your phone and read the email and have it with you, or even share it with someone else if they wanted to do that. Now, I know that everyone always asks an author, when is book number 2 coming out? So I have to ask, when is book number 2 coming out? Or is there a book number 2?
There is not going to be a book number 2.
Okay.
I learned how to text, so I don't send emails anymore. But this has turned into quite a huge project, and it's been so much fun and so exciting. But I think once is going to be enough.
Once is enough. I got you. I got you. Now, in your own wit and wisdom, last question for you. Is there any nugget that you can share with someone who may be thinking about I have a great idea for a book, or, you know, I have some funny stuff that I could share as well. Do you have a nugget of wisdom for that person?
Share it. Share it and show that no matter what happens, things in your life don't always go the way you think they're going to go, but roll with it, find the humor in it, share it. Sharing it always helps.
Always helps. I love it. Sharing always helps. I have to give a resounding yes on that. I love it. Well, Valerie, thank you so much for spending a little bit of extra time with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Alrighty, you guys, we've got work to do. I'll see you next time. Bye.